Life is a battle, good against evil, right against wrong. This battle is not just a physical one, but a spiritual and emotional struggle that we face every day. From the moment we wake up to the time we lay our heads down to rest, we are constantly making choices that define who we are and what we stand for. This fight is all around us. It's in the decisions we make, the actions we take, and the words we speak. It's in the way we treat others and how we respond to the challenges that life throws our way. Every interaction, every moment is an opportunity to choose good over evil, right over wrong. We see it in the news. Stories of conflict, injustice, and suffering remind us of the ongoing battle. But amidst the chaos, there are also stories of hope, courage, and resilience. These stories inspire us to keep fighting, to keep believing that good can and will prevail. We feel it in our hearts. The weight of the world's struggles can be heavy, but our hearts also carry the strength to overcome. Through prayer, reflection, and connection with others, we find the courage to face each day with hope and determination. But here's the amazing news. Good always wins. No matter how dark the night, the dawn always breaks. No matter how fierce the storm, the sun always shines again. This is the promise that gives us hope and the strength to keep going. The Bible is full of stories. Stories of ordinary people who faced extraordinary challenges, and with faith and perseverance, overcame them. These stories are not just tales of the past, they are lessons for us today, guiding us and giving us the wisdom to navigate our own battles. Stories about good overcoming evil, David defeating Goliath, Noah surviving the flood, and countless others remind us that no matter how insurmountable the odds may seem, with faith and determination, we can triumph. These stories give us hope. They remind us that we are part of a larger narrative, one where good ultimately triumphs over evil. They encourage us to keep fighting, to keep believing, and to keep striving for a better world. They remind us that we are not alone. In this battle, we have each other. We have our communities, our families, and our friends. Together we can support and uplift one another, finding strength in our unity and shared purpose. God is on the side of good. With His guidance and support, we can face any challenge, overcome any obstacle, and emerge victorious. His love and grace are our greatest weapons in this never-ending battle, and with Him, we can overcome any obstacle. No mountain is too high, no valley too deep. With faith, perseverance, and the support of our loved ones, we can conquer anything that comes our way. This is the promise of the never-ending battle, that good will always prevail, and with God by our side, we will always find a way to overcome. Imagine a giant named Goliath. He was a warrior of immense size and strength, clad in ancient armor that gleamed under the sun. His presence alone was enough to strike fear into the hearts of many. He was huge and scary. He challenged the Israelites, taunting them day after day, daring anyone to come forward and fight him. His voice boomed across the battlefield, a constant reminder of the threat he posed. No one dared to face him. The soldiers trembled at the thought of confronting such a formidable opponent. They avoided eye contact, their fear palpable in the air. The entire army was paralyzed by the sheer terror of Goliath. Except for a young shepherd named David. David was not a soldier, he was a simple shepherd boy, but he had something that the others lacked: courage and unwavering faith. David was small, but he had faith. He believed that with God's help he could overcome any obstacle, no matter how insurmountable it seemed. His faith gave him the strength to stand up to Goliath. He knew God was with him. This belief filled him with a serene confidence. He looked up at the sky, feeling a divine presence guiding him. He was not alone in this battle. He faced Goliath with a sling and a stone, and he won. With a single well-aimed stone, David brought down the giant. It was a moment of triumph, a testament to the power of faith and courage. David's courage shows us that even when we feel small, we can do great things with God's help. His story is a reminder that no matter how daunting the challenge, with faith and determination, we can overcome any obstacle. David's victory over Goliath is not just a tale of physical strength, but a powerful lesson in the strength of the human spirit and the power of belief. Esther was a queen. She was not just any queen, but a queen with a unique story, a story that has inspired countless generations. Her journey to the throne was not an easy one, and her reign was marked by trials and tribulations that tested her faith and courage. But her life was in danger. Despite the opulence and grandeur of the palace, Esther's heart was heavy with fear. She knew that her position did not guarantee her safety. The corridors of power were filled with whispers of betrayal and plots that could end her life at any moment. An evil man named Haman planned to kill all the Jews. Esther was Jewish. She had to act. Haman's hatred was not just a personal vendetta, It was a calculated plan to annihilate an entire people. Esther's identity as a Jew was a secret, but now it was a secret that could cost her everything. Esther was afraid, but she had faith. Her fear was palpable, but so was her faith. She knew that she could not face this challenge alone. She turned to prayer, seeking strength and guidance from a higher power. Her prayers were not just words, they were a lifeline, a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. She risked her own life to save her people. She prayed to God. Her decision to approach the king was fraught with danger. In those times, even a queen could not approach the king without being summoned. Yet Esther's faith gave her the courage to take that risk. She believed that her mission was divinely ordained, and that belief gave her the strength to move forward, and God gave her the courage to speak to the king. When she finally stood before the king, her heart pounded, but her resolve was unshaken. She spoke with a clarity and conviction that could only come from a place of deep faith. Her words were not just a plea for her own life, but a passionate appeal for the lives of her people. Esther's story teaches us that our faith can make a difference. Her story is a testament to the power of faith and courage. It reminds us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, we can find the strength to stand up for what is right. Her legacy is a beacon of hope, showing us that one person's faith can change the course of history. We can stand up for what is right, even when it's hard. Esther's bravery is a call to action for all of us. It challenges us to look beyond our fears and to find the courage within ourselves to fight for justice and truth. Her story is a powerful reminder that faith, when coupled with action, can overcome even the greatest of adversities. Section 4, the resurrection, ultimate victory over evil. Jesus died on the cross. It seemed like evil had won. But then, something amazing happened. Jesus rose from the dead. He conquered death itself. The resurrection of Jesus is the greatest victory of good over evil. It gives us hope that even when things seem dark, light will always triumph. Jesus' love is stronger than anything. His resurrection proves that. Section 5. Good wins. The Bible teaches us that good always wins. We see it in the stories, we feel it in our hearts, we know it in our souls. Have faith, believe in the power of good, be kind, be brave, be a light in the darkness, and remember, with God, we are always on the winning side.